We are rolling. Please introduce yourself and begin.
All right. Hello, Greg Russell, NBC, Detroit, Michigan. How are you all?
Yeah, really
Great,
good.
thank you,
Thank
Thank
you.
Greg.
you. How are you?
Good. Doing well. Doing well. Good to see you. And enjoyed the movie because it was so neat because obviously you've got a lot of music in it, you've got humor in it, but the underlying story being combined with all that, just really opens up your eyes to things that are, still even going on in high school and different places like that. Because like Max, all Jamie wanted to be was himself, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, like it's, although this stories, can seem quite niche, it's about a queer kid that wants to be a drag queen, there's everyone as you go through high school and as you grow up and, even later in life, I would hope we're all trying to step into, our most authentic space. And, this film is about how the community does that so that someone can do that safely and, be empowered and feel beautiful as themselves.
Right. Because even like your character, Lauren, I mean, just going to school just because of, different family values and different things like that, she got picked on all the time.
Yeah, and she got. I think her and Jamie both kind of clung together because they both kind of felt like they
Mhm.
were outcasts a little bit. And I think that by the end, she gets a lot of confidence from him to be a more unapologetically herself as well.
Right. Because I won't say what it is, but yeah, I love that thing, near the end. It was like, good for you. Good for you. And Jonathan, as the director, talk a little bit about combining all this stuff. Like we said, you've got music, a storyline, funny things, but you blended it all together so well.
Yeah, I mean, at the heart of it is this story of a 16-year-old kid wanting to take their place in the world, as Max said. But what music can do is it cuts right through to the heart in the most amazing way. It can make you want to dance. It lifts your heart into a joyful place. And it can also cut right through to your deepest emotions. And I think this film does all that. Hopefully you want to dance, hopefully you want to sing, and then hopefully it just go right in and goes, yeah, that takes me back to a very specific place, and music and harmony and what Dan Gillespie Sells, our composer, has done, and Tom McRae, our book writer, screenwriter and lyricist. I found something that feels really universal in music, and I wanted to make sure the music was pop. It was music that we all could immediately attach ourselves to, that came into our radios or came through the earphones of our phones, And yes, I first and foremost, I believe if you laugh, if you open your heart and you're able to laugh, then all the other emotions will flood in as well. So you've captured exactly what I hope to do.
Great, great, great. And Max, what was it like for you? I mean, having to break into song, was that something that you enjoyed really doing? I'm quite sure.
Yeah, I love. I mean, I've grown up, singing and all of those things, and I love music and stuff like that. So, and especially with these earlier songs in the film, we're going into Jamie's imaginative world where Jonathan really said, Max, I need you to be a pop star today. Lots of those musical moments reference pop videos, and we're trying to create pop centric world that he lives in this imagination. So, it was a complete joy for me to do those moments, and then actually like on from that later in the film when we're not in pop world imagination world and we're sat across a kitchen table, those moments of conversation that are sung feel earned and don't feel out of place because you've gone to a place with Jamie's imagination where you buy the pop world, and if you buy into the pop world, then the musical theatryness of the singing that actually becomes really natural and becomes conversational, I think, and I love doing that.
All right. And it was something else. It's kind of like it goes to show no matter how far along you go, years, centuries, decades, and all like that, some things just never really change. Because Lauren, it made me think like one of the earlier scenes where the teacher was asking everybody what they wanted to be when they grew up or, after they got out of school. It was kind of like if it was anything other than get a job, do this, it was like, you're wrong. And it honestly, it made me think back. I knew I wanted to be on TV and radio and movies since I was 5 years old. But I would tell people that in school and they're like going, are you nuts? So you'd have to lie after a while and just say, I want to be a lawyer.
And they go, okay, but it's sometimes it's good when you get told no so much and you're fueled by a lot of spite and you're like, don't tell me what to do.
Right. And now it's great when I go back to the reunions, everybody's going, you've been saying it since you were 5. Good for you, So,
Exactly.
but I have to say, I really enjoyed and thank you all very, very much for your time and look forward to talking to you all again very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Lovely
you.
to chat. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much.